Have you been looking for some good information on how to make money work for you by buying and trading stocks? Have you been looking for a good course that may have the information on why it is said that most traders actually lose money and many investors have negative returns, so that you may be able to avoid those pitfalls and make some money with investing and trading? If all of this sounds interesting to you, this brief video review is for you. This video will be a brief review of the featured Investing and Trading for Beginners First Million Fast course. Now, there are links below in the video description. If at any time you would like to go straight to the official webpage that you see on your screen, just click on those links provided below in the video description, so that you may see the featured Investing and Trading for Beginners First Million Fast course information more in depth, or follow along with me in this video, if you choose to do so. Now, when you click on the links provided below in the video description, you will arrive on the page that you see right here on your screen. We will briefly go over and touch on just a few of the main points of the page, points that we believe would be of most interest to you. So, when you get to the official webpage that you see right here on your screen, you can see right away that there is a brief video presented on the page that you are going to want to watch. The video that is presented on the official page should give you a better understanding of what the featured course may be able to do for you, and how you may be able to benefit from it. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Now, as you can also briefly see here, as we briefly scroll, you can see here that the information that this course is said to provide is said to show you why most traders lose money and many investors have negative returns. And you can also see that the featured course is said to show you how to have money work for you. As you can see right here, where it says that investing is said to be undoubtedly one of the best ways to make passive income, to use your money to make more, to treat it as a tool, as a vehicle for earning more money. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. You can take a look at more of the information in depth when you click on the links provided below in the video description that will take you to the official webpage that you see on your screen. So now, as mentioned earlier, we want to focus on the portions of the page that we believe would be of most interest to you. There is much information on the featured official page that you see on your screen, information such as the brief video that you are going to want to watch, to give you a better understanding of the featured course, information on investing and trading and more. And you can take a look at all of this when you click on the links below in the description, but we are going to get specific here, on these certain portions of the page. So here, we want to briefly go over and touch on here, where it shows the modules that the featured course is said to contain. And you can just briefly take a look here. Module number 1 is said to deal with fundamental analysis. Just briefly take a look here as we scroll. Module number 2 is said to deal with technical analysis. Just briefly take a look here as we also scroll through this portion as well. Module number 3 is said to deal with what are called candlesticks. Just briefly take a look at this as we briefly scroll through. Module number 4 is said to deal with what is called support and resistance. Just briefly take a look here as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Now, briefly take a look here, as it says that module number 5 is said to deal with risk management. Just briefly take a look at this as we scroll. Module number 6 is said to deal with platforms and examples, and you can briefly take a look at this as we scroll as well. And as you can see here, that module number 7 is said to deal with investor psychology. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Once again, you can take a look at these details more in depth when you just click on the links provided below in the video description, so that you can visit the official webpage that you see right here on your screen, and go over these specific areas carefully. So now, let's just briefly take a look at what exactly it is said that you will get with your purchase, such as the modules that were mentioned earlier and more. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Now, as you can also see here, that it says that you are said to get instant access with the payment that is presented here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Don't forget to click on those links below in the video description to go to the official webpage that you see on the screen, so that you may see all of the information in more depth. Now, make sure that when you get to the official webpage that you see on your screen by clicking on the links below in the video description, that you pay particular attention to all of the information that is presented on the page, to give you a better idea of what the featured course may be able to do for you and how you may be able to benefit from it as well. Also, make sure that you watch the video that is presented on the page. And also, make sure that you don't forget about the instant access that you are said to get when you purchase the featured trading and investing course. Once again, we would like to thank you for watching our brief video review. If you have found that the information presented here in this video was helpful and insightful to you, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Remember to click on the links below in the video description to go to the official webpage that you have seen on the screen in this video to get more information and see more. If you decide to choose the featured Investing and Trading for Beginners First Million Fast course.